Hi, this is Nefertiti Aset, and I am coming on to do a divine feminine message. And this message will be for my Aries. That's right, this will be for my Aries divine feminine. And here is your message that I have for you. I'm using my divine feminine oracle card deck, and so I'm just going to go on and get started for you, Aries, and let's see what's going on with you, and let's see what the divine feminine message has for you. Now, this is the beautiful Induana, and she is the high priestess. Now, her message says, I am the one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So that's a very beautiful message, a very beautiful high priestess. And she says, once again, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. Okay, so this sounds like a high priestess that knows who she is. So let me see what the message is for you, Aries. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Now, when I roll the dice, I got 1 on the dice. Now, the 1 is all about self. It's all about dealing with you. It's all about dealing with self-love, self-healing, and all that good fly-ass shit right there. It's all about you. It's all about you, and it's all about motivating oneself. Anything that you can think of dealing with yourself, this is what the 1 represents. This is what 1 represents. This represents the beginning of everything, where everything first started. It's dealing with the present time, and it's dealing with oneself. Now, when I go on to the next dice here, and I have 2 of them here because I rolled 3. I always like to roll 3 because you never know what you might get. It might be dealing with something, dealing with yourself, your relationships, if you have to put in the work on any area of your life, if you're coming up with obstacles, challenges, if you have to make some choice, some opportunities, and also your goals and your success. So I always like to there's 6 categories when you're dealing with the dice, but I like to always throw at least 3 dice so I can see what areas the message and the spirits want me to use to give to you. So what I got here was the 4 on the dice. Now, 4 is all about some challenges that might come up or something that may be interfering with the Ediana's message here. Now, it also is dealing with obstacles. So it might be some things that might be preventing you from being the high priestess and actually working in your priesthood. Now, you got the 4 twice. Now, with the 4 on the dice, that's meaning that heavily there are some obstacles that you may have been going through, some challenges in the past, or it may linger on in the month of December, but that's okay. We're going to go by her message, Ediana's message, so that way when you come into 2022, you won't be bringing in obstacles, and it won't be any challenges or any baggage to come along, because this came up twice in this reading. So let's go back over her message once again, and let's see what the message is saying here. And it's saying that Aries, you need to be the high priestess. You need to act the part. You need to be the high priestess. And she said, she is one with my soul. So she's comfortable with who she is. And then it also says, and my soul is a legacy of love. So she's leaving behind the spirit of love with her. So if anybody was to come in contact with her, if anybody would hear about her, she's all about love. She's leaving a legacy of love. That's what she wants to leave behind. And I feel that with the 4 here on the dice right here, if I turn it here so you can see it, it's been a lot of challenges as far as you walking in love or dealing with a lot of people that just won't let you walk in that vibration. Now, for you, you're all about the I am. Now, in your sun sign part of the astrological chart, you are that sun sign, Aries. And Aries is all about I am. And when I say I am, the 1 on the dice is dealing with yourself. That's dealing with you, You come first. The one is all about you. And it goes on and it's saying about Aries, it's saying that you're an active person. You like to be on the go. You like to do things, outdoor sports, all those kind of things. Anything that keeps you moving and keeps you energized. And you're an ambitious person. You're assertive. You're a competitive person. So when I say you like to do sports and outdoor things, you can be a little competitive. You're courageous. You're creative. You're enthusiast. You're extroverted. So you got to be out. You got to be out. You're not an introvert. You like to be out there. You like to be out there and do things. You're free. You're like a free spirit. You're your own individual person. But then, you have some other cons to your sign as well, Aries. You have some cons to your sign. Now, you could be headstrong. You could be impatient. You could have a lot of pride and quick temper. But with Deanna's message, she wants you to know to walk in love, because that can balance out a lot of those things, because you're all about, and I could see where it could be a little narcissistic too, because the one came, and this definitely describes your zodiac sign right here. This describes you with this one. You're all about you, and you like to enjoy and do things, Aries. This is definitely you. And, you would have made a great soldier, somebody in the military, somebody in a public figure, things like that. You like to explore things. And so this is you all the way. But, you don't want to let this be a obstacle. And I feel that it may have been people that has been trying to, excuse me, or situations that's been trying to block you from being your authentic self, block you from getting out there, because you're extroverted. You're not introvert. So it may have been, some situations, that may have been trying to kind of have you to be an introvert, when up under your astrological sign, that's not you. That's just not you. You're just not that person. That's not you. You're assertive. You like to take charge. You like to go on and do what you got to do. That's just a part of your sun sign. That's just a part of your sign. You're competitive. You're courageous. When you stand for something, it's something that you like, you're going to stand behind it. And that's just, there's nothing else to say on that. But that is a part, and this came up twice. So I'm just looking at it. I had another sign too with the Pisces, where it was saying that, they had a lot of this energy right here with this 4. It was a lot of challenges that's coming up, or people in your surrounding that's trying to make you be, or coming at you in different ways. And that's not really who you really are. A lot of times, people in your circle, they're in your circle for what reason? Why are you inviting people in your circle, divine feminine, that's trying to make you or come against who you really are, for you to, bow down and be how they want you to be? I just feel like, they're pushing off a lot of their energy onto you. And just naturally, up under your zodiac sign, you're all about this one on the dice. You're all about this one right here. You're all about yourself and perfecting yourself and crafting yourself. You see what I'm saying? You all about you. And this is the present situation that's going on with you. When the Indiana, the high priestess, that's about as high as you can go. She's telling you to be you, but she's telling you in a very beautiful way to walk in the love, because, dealing with these obstacles here, you got 2 of them. You got obstacles right here with the 4, and then you got it again. You see? I pulled it twice. I rolled the dice twice, and you got it twice right here. With obstacles and challenges. This is dealing with people. People want you to be in this 4 energy. They want to create these things, but guess what? You're allowing people to be in your life to cause that situation. But on the dice right here, when I'm divining, it's saying all about self and this is the present time. So you need to work more on you and don't allow. Sometimes, you got to fall back and you got to let people know, that you're not going to let other people run over you. And this is the second time I've had a reading like this where you're needing to work on yourself rather, and start spotting out. I think a lot of people need to start weeding out a lot of people that does not serve you, that does not need to continue to go along your journey, your life journey with you. Because if not, you'll be like a clone. You'll be an android. You'll be like everybody else. What sets you apart from everybody else? Everybody else doing the same thing. You'll be a bot. You'll be a bot, an android. But the Indiana is saying you are the high priestess. So you need to walk in this and own this card, own this message, Aries, that she is trying to give you. And it says, I am one with my soul. So she's letting you know, I know who I am. And I'm happy with that. I rule and I take ownership of that. And then lastly, it says, and my soul is a legacy of love. So she's walking in love of herself as well as others. She loved others enough to let them go, or not to allow them to walk over her or push on their ideas. Because I think there's a lot of that probably was going on with you, Aries. So this has been the message, Aries. Start loving on yourself and leave a legacy of love for yourself and for your family as well. Now, this has been Nefertiti, and I ask that you subscribe, comment, and share. And if you like these kind of videos, let me know. Leave a comment for me. But until later, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.